So last night we had almost 50-mile-per-hour winds. Some parts of Sacramento had almost 70-mile-per-hour winds. So despite the fact that I cleaned all the leaves, we have piles and piles of new leaves. So I'm going to clean all of this now so that doesn't drain all or clog all of our drains. This is why I'm cleaning all of the leaves, because if this happens, this is what's going to expedite the flooding. All around our yard, we just have all of these branches that have fallen. Oh my goodness gracious. Thankfully though, we haven't had any more trees fall. Also, at the edge of our yard, we have started to have water in our yard by a good amount. So unfortunately, the water's supposed to rise 4 more feet in the next 24 hours. This is just crazy. It's been 16 hours without power. We have these fire logs which produce less smoke. One of Darren's friends dropped that off because we are actually also trapped in the house. I've replaced our little centerpiece with a bunch of candles, and we have our lighter here. Our bathroom set up, we have a designated bathroom, and we have a flashlight in here. So you can turn on the flashlight, and if you close the door, you can actually see what's going on. So that's the situation. And yeah, as of right now, there's still no estimation of when we will be getting power back on. But I did clean the entire driveway and I cleaned the entire patio. I mean, there are a few leaves here and there because they were wet and they're like attached to the ground. But all of the large piles of leaves, everything is cleared, so nothing is here to reclog the drains. We have DoorDash on the way because again, we're trapped in our house and we're just making the most of it, guys. We're making the most of it. Got some wine. We're just gonna drink away our sorrows, and that's the plan. So our DoorDash just got here. We got Drunken Noodle, which is a Thai food place in Sacramento. Darren got avocado curry. I got drunken noodles, and then I also got some pot stickers. And then his friend that brought over the firewood this morning also brought us some Starbucks coffee. So we're gonna eat, hang out, and yeah, we're probably just gonna go to bed early because we have no light.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Brooke. I make travel, DIY, and lifestyle videos. And you guys, I am so happy to be back in a regular routine of recording again, bringing you guys along with everything going on. So those clips that you guys just saw, those were from yesterday. So yesterday was kind of the biggest of the weather days that we've had in a while, and we lost power, all of that jazz. Spent the day basically cleaning up outside. And then we did end up getting power back about, I think, 17 hours later or something like that. It was over 16 hours, I know that. It was like maybe 17, 18 hours. But anywho, we eventually did get power back yesterday. And like 30 minutes later, we got a call from SMUD. Basically, brace yourself, we expect you to lose power again tonight. That was great. So we immediately were like, okay, laundry, dishes, cleaning, you know, getting everything back in order in case we lost power again, but we did not. So everything is good in the neighborhood. We continue to be getting flood warnings and things like that. However, whoever is in charge of managing the river levels have been doing an incredible job. So every time the river starts to get even higher than it is, they're pumping water out and managing the levels. So as of right now, we should have been about, I think, 3 or 4 feet underwater. So pretty much the inside of our house would have definitely flooded by then, and they have managed it so well that we haven't had any issues. So we do have water coming into the base of our property, but our property is slightly slanted, as are most homes on the water, to prevent flooding, or at least require the water to have to go up a pretty good amount before it does flood. So thankfully, everything is still dry over here. Just the edge of our yard is you know, we have some water in there. But something interesting is that, so we do have seals in the river. And so because, okay, so the land is like this, right, up to like our fence. And then, so there's like a bit of slant, and then there was like a drop off down, and like the water was below, the water is completely risen. It's now past the fence line. So now we have like the water goes up on that slant, like up to the fence. And the seals have now decided that their new hangout spot is against our fence. So now they're hanging out in that area. So now we're having a bit of a seal problem now. And the dogs keep running up to them. And I mean, seals are aggressive. So it's been a bit of an issue. I mean, given the range of possible issues we could be having, it's probably on the lower end, you know. But we're having to be very, very cautious when we let the dogs out and we're going out with them. At night, we are harnessing them when we go out because the seals are really enjoying being there around sunset and when the sun is down. I don't know why, but this seems to be their new hangout spot. So we're facing some interesting issues out here, really interesting. But today has been a nice, kind of relaxing catch-up day with everything. Loving having power, getting all my videos up for you guys, and yeah, it felt like the perfect time to kick off another one. So before we get too far into this, if you guys haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, gives you a big thumbs up, and let's get into it. As you guys know, we are going back to Mexico. We're going to Cancun for a country concert festival that I cannot remember the name of right now. Crash My Playa. So we're going to Crash My Playa in Cancun, and very excited. So for Crash My Playa, it has some of the biggest names in country music. So we have Luke Bryan, Chris Stapleton, Cole Swindell, Lionel Richie, Dustin Lynch, Ashley McBryde, Brian Kelly, Carly Pierce, Chase Rice, Dylan Scott, and a whole bunch of other artists. I'm just looking at the little flyer thing for it. So they have not dress codes. Okay, so there are two parts of this concert every day. So they have a pool party each morning and day, and then at night they have the evening concert. So each of these events, well, I think just the pool parties, they have a theme, if you will. So I've been trying to shop around. So here's like what I need to prepare for. So we have like a blue day, a neon day, a pink and black day, and then a red, white, and blue day. So I'm trying to find items for all of these days, and I placed an order on Amazon. I was waiting to order anything until I knew what was happening here. So I don't want to order anything unless I'm actually going to wear it. But after seeing yesterday, I'm pretty confident that that we're going to be able to go. Things are going to be fine here. So I'm going to show you guys what I ordered. So I'm hopeful that these things are going to look good. Okay, so for the neon day, I got this neon bikini. So neon green. I do have a bright pink bikini, but I'm going to wear that for the pink and black day. For the blue day, I got this top. And then for the pink and black day, I do have the pink bikini, but I was thinking I probably want like a top. So I got this top. So I like that. And I'm hoping that they fit. So, you know, I mean, ordering online in general, you never really know how things are gonna fit. So I did read all the reviews and made sure that there were pictures of people wearing the item, so I kind of know how it fits and such. So I have faith that these are going to work out, but I'm kind of excited. I'm getting excited. I did realize that both of those tops are not gonna look good over a swimsuit. Because, you know, when you have something open here and then you have the swimsuit showing and all these different places. Yeah, so I think those days I'm just gonna wear like my swimsuit bottoms, shorts, just the top, the like shirt top. And then I think in like a beach bag, I'm going to bring my bikini. And then if I wanna get in the water, because You know, when I think pool party, I think Vegas. And if you guys have ever been to a Vegas pool party, like that water is not sanitary. Absolutely not. And it's unsanitary to a very concerning level. So I am a little nervous that things might be like that with just the number of people that are flocking to this event, that we might recreate the incredibly unsanitary pool situation. So I am very aware that I probably will not want to get in the pool. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna wear the shirt. I can bring the bikini top if I decide that things are looking clean and whatnot, and I want to venture in, then I can change into the bikini top. You know, shouldn't be that bad. So anywho, that's the plan. So I finally ordered that last night. So it's kind of what I've been up to. It was really nice having power last night. And actually, oh my God, actually our power did go out temporarily last night. It went out for only like 2 or 3 minutes. It was kind of weird, but it came back. So we're like, yes! Like after having, so we had no candles burning anymore. We had all the lights on and the sun had gone down. When we lost power, I didn't realize just how dark our house is. Like our thermostats, our different like clocks, appliances like give off a little bit of light. Our light switches all have like a little glowing strip at the bottom so that you can find it even in the dark. So even when all of our lights are off, there is still a good amount of little light coming from here and there that it actually doesn't seem all that dark. So when all the lights went off, it was like, whoa, our house actually gets really, really, really dark. Which might seem like common sense, but I had just never experienced that, you know? So anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, but I did. I just realized that we never finished either of the dog advent calendars that we got at Costco. And then actually Darren's mom got our pups one for Christmas. So we actually have 3 of these things. And we have not gone through these. I think we need to just like, at this point, empty them. They have so many little snacks and stuff. And surprisingly, our dogs do like them. Because typically they only like meat type of treats and stuff. They aren't really a dry biscuit type of pup. Oh my gosh, they really stuff these things like as much as can fit in these. I will say it is a good bang for your buck and it is really fun. It was just a challenge that we were not home majority of December. So I wanted to do it because I wanted the pups to have the experience, but then the days that we were home, we kept forgetting about it. I feel like I should have set an alarm to remember to do this every day. But for now, I think maybe just with all their snacks, I guess I'll just put all of these. Oh my gosh, we have 3 advent calendars worth of these things. Oh my gosh. They're gonna have snacks for days. Days and days and days. So here's what we have left from just the 2 advent calendars that we started, plus we have an entire 3rd one that we haven't opened. Snacks for days, and they got so many toys during Christmas. Like, I think I'm gonna put these away until next Christmas season, because for Christmas, I believe between us, Santa, and all of our friends and family, the pups have over 50 new toys. Well over 50. We need to put some of them aside. So already I have, we have like a closet dedicated to the pups. And then I also have a bin in there, and in the bin are a bunch of new toys, balls, things like that, because when I get a good deal on dog toys, I'll buy a couple and then I just keep them in there. That way we always have some on hand that we can introduce. So I always have a stockpile of new toys. However, because of Christmas, the stockpile of new toys, I mean, I need a second bin. I need, honestly, potentially even 2 bins. It's crazy the amount of toys that these pups have. We went through the yard and collected all of these toys that were randomly out there. And I mean, we've got a pile of them. It goes, yeah, more and more toys. And actually they still have a good amount out there on the side yard that we haven't collected yet.
So they have all of these. They have all of these, and the whole bin is full. And then they also have several toys in every room. Plus, all the new toys that I was telling you guys about that are in their pup cabinet. So, I mean, just the amount of toys that these pups have right now is unreal. I think it's about time. Every few months, I will wash all of their toys. And then once they're all washed, I look at them, I inspect them. If they started losing fuzz and stuff during the wash, and I'm like, okay, you're out, you're super worn out even after being washed. I wasn't sure if it was like dirt and like just like you were very, very dirty, or you're actually very, very worn out. And we just get rid of several of them. And I think we're about due for that. We really are. Also, if you guys saw the last video, then you know that I had found all of those rolls of film with old family photos, and I dropped them off to go get developed. So far, I have not gotten them back. They estimated about a week. It hasn't been a week yet. So I'm hoping to get them soon. However, I was talking to my parents. They are in Mexico right now, and they were supposed to be coming home, I thought, for a week or two before going and spending several more weeks in Mexico. However, apparently not. So they're not gonna be back home for longer than anticipated. So I think we're going to have to do a like virtual type of thing. I mean, we could wait until my parents are back, but I just don't wanna wait a few more weeks. In other news, we did get updates about our car. So when we came back from Europe, remember how our car wasn't starting and then we had to take it to the shop? Family of squirrels moved in and basically ate the inside of our car. Well, they're going to be able to fix it, and we're going to be able to pick it up end of this week. So we are finally going to be reunited with our car, which is excellent. I freaking miss having our own car because it's bigger and it fits everything nicely. And in general, I just like having all of my belongings in one place and not in the shop. Excited about that. It ended up being a couple $1,000s, which was going to be very unfortunate. However, our insurance pays for it. Apparently, this is a covered situation, which is excellent. So I think we just pay like a $500 deductible, and then they pay the several thousands of dollars to actually repair it. So super stoked about that, because I was a little concerned and frustrated because I was like, I already know when they started listing off everything that was wrong with the car. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so much. This is like the last thing we freaking need right now. It is the last thing. And then they submitted to our insurance, and our insurance called us and like, yes, this covers everything. It's just gonna be $500 deductible. Take my money, and then pay them the rest of what they want. Just go, go. Oh my God, I just inhaled my hair. Oh my gosh. So I was just doing laundry, and I remembered that I never showed you guys. We finally got our bed frame and nightstands in. If you guys are newer here, we got rid of our bed frame and nightstands in June, the beginning of June. And no, the end of May. And we haven't had any since. We just kept putting off finding some we liked, and then we finally found some we liked. We ordered them in like September, and it finally got delivered like 2 days before Christmas. It's crazy. It feels so nice to have a bed frame and not have it look like we are moving in. And it is so nice having nightstands and somewhere to place your phone, somewhere to put your water. I cannot tell you how many times we have spilt water because we had to put it on the ground, and then you get up and somehow knock it over, or our phone was under our pillow. We accidentally knock that over, it falls off the bed, knocks over the water. Like, it's been so frustrating. It has been so frustrating. And I'm so happy. So yeah, the bed's not made. And I'll be honest, I'm a little too lazy to make it right now. So don't judge, okay? We usually make it every day. Today, we did not. So just look past that and just look at the furniture, okay? Bum-ba-dum. Okay, so our bed frame, we have this lovely, lovely headboard. And then the sides, and then we do have and then we've got like the foot, oh gosh. And then we do have
like a beautiful base, of course, some more dog toys, because I told you they are everywhere. And then we got 2 of the matching nightstands. So we ultimately are going to be getting some decor for down there, and we are going to be getting a lamp for on top. So that is in the game plan, but we have not done that just yet. Once again, because we just got this, and the nightstands are actually significantly larger than we thought they were going to be, for the best, because we can actually fit a lamp on here comfortably and fit other things, which I absolutely love. We do still need to get a rug in here. I mean, we had a rug, but we moved it to a different guest bedroom because we decided to go with a different vibe. At this point, I feel like we have exhausted every rug place in person and online, and we just can't find one that we love for in here. And I mean, it probably doesn't help that we don't really have a vision for what the heck we want in here. We're hoping that we would just find one and it would just speak to us, you know? Because that's what happened with all of our other stuff. All of our rugs, all of our furniture, we just look at everything and then we find something that we just love and we're like, oh, that would be perfect. And then we get it. And unfortunately, that just has not been the case for a rug in here. If you guys have any rug rug store recommendations, please let me know, because we really do want a rug in here. I would love to make progress in completing this room. So recently, I have been finding some pretty good shows and movies, and I wanted to share them with you guys, because I feel like it is always so hard to find something. Like, you sit down, you want to watch something, and then by the time you finally find something you want to watch, it's like 40 minutes later. Obviously, the new season of The Circle on Netflix. And then we found this really good movie, 2 really good movies. One is called Everyone We Hate at the Wedding, and it has Kristen Bell in it, and it's really, really freaking good. It's a comedy. We found another one, and it's called Evil Eye, or The Evil Eye. So that one is like suspense thriller type of movie. And then we finally finished Roswell, Behind Her Eyes. Okay, so I just looked up the Watch It Again on my Netflix to give you guys some other recs of things we've watched. The Magicians, Good Girls, Society, oh, The Sinner, Manifest, The 4400, The 100. Those are a few recs if you guys are looking for some new things to watch in the new year, with hopefully some wonderful downtime, because you guys, we have all been go, 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 and coming off the holiday season, I feel like there's not always a lot of emphasis on relax, recharge, rejuvenate. I feel like a lot of us enter the new year and it's like, new year, new me, new goals, we need to get after it, do this, do that, work out, eat better, be active, clean my whole house, clean out my closet, whatever it is. And I feel like what we all really need is just some time to actually just decompress. I feel like we just don't need to continue the really fast-paced momentum. Like, take the time to actually recharge. So if you guys recharge from watching shows and movies, I hope you are actually taking the time to do that, because you deserve to recharge. You deserve it, I deserve it. The sock I keep dropping deserves it. It's 4 o'clock. Can't believe the day is almost gone. Ooh, are we gonna clear the camera? Ooh, barely. But I'm finally hungry for lunch. I haven't been, I had breakfast and then it was just holding me off because I haven't been very active today. So I was like, oh, okay, well maybe I'll just have like a late lunch or something. But now it's practically dinner time. I like to eat around 5. So I'm gonna make toast. My favorite type of multi-grain bread is Milton. It's like that purple package. However, I think my grocery store like stopped carrying it or something because I can't find it. So I did find this one, Dave's Killer Bread, the green one. It's the 21 whole grains and seeds. And the whole grains and seeds is basically what the Milton one is. So I got this, and I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but it's not Milton, you know? Oh, our dog's boarding place. Hello?
Hello.
Yep, we can confirm that.
Okay. We're texting. We look forward to seeing you guys.
Awesome, thank you. Have a great day. Okay, just confirmed the pups boarding for when we're in Mexico. But anywho, so the grocery store situation. So they were completely out of sourdough. They were out of like basil, certain types of tomato, like a bunch of random stuff, right? But it was weird to see them only out of sourdough. Every single brand of sourdough, but they had every other type of bread. Apparently there's an egg shortage, which I didn't know. And then there also was like no chicken. So there seems to be a chicken shortage and an egg shortage, which I didn't know until I went to the grocery store. There's some ingredient that they need for butter that is affecting butter. So a lot of the butter companies are actually having to change their recipe. So if your butter is tasting different recently, it's because they had to change the ratios in their recipe so that they could keep producing butter. Darren and I just watched a like 10-minute video of different parts of California and the flooding situation. And I don't know how we live on the water and we are okay. We're watching all these videos, Santa Cruz, San Francisco, Daly City, all of these areas that are several feet underwater. Their streets are running rivers. That's what was predicted to be happening here. And I don't know how we got so lucky that we're okay. I mean, Sacramento has honestly probably hundreds of down trees, power outages, roads closed because the roads are flooded, things like that. But we don't have nearly the experiences and flooding going on in a lot of these other areas. And just looking at everything happening in other parts of the state, it is insane. Living on the water, like I would have thought we would be the first ones. So apparently our house has pretty good elevation, and that's something to be grateful for. So right now we're making more of the spicy spaghetti that we got in Europe. So yes, right now we have some spicy smoke coming up, but Darren's making 2 batches of sauce, 1 batch of the sauce for the spaghetti, and then 1 batch of the sauce that we are going to be cooking the shrimp in. So right now I am defrosting the shrimp. I've got my meat gloves on because I hate smelling like seafood for several hours after. And we are drinking some champagne. We still have one of our not generator, but like external battery, I guess a mega external battery. Like this one could jump a car, but we're charging it, and it also has like USB outlets and such, so it holds a lot of power, so we can charge our phones with this and such. And then yeah, we still have not opened the Christmas presents for my family, which I know we need to do, we just haven't gotten around to it. So we just finished dinner. We have our spicy spaghetti with shrimp cooked in the same spicy sauce, and then caprese salad, and then Darren's plate, and then of course salt and pepper, because you know we like to salt and pepper everything. Even if it's perfectly spiced, we will add salt and pepper. So we're gonna go ahead, eat dinner, watch a show, and call it a night. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Talk to me, baby.